The information here indicates the rift is about to destabilize completely. As the modulator cannot be operated from this distance, it must be flown into the rift directly. Preference recorded. The commander would like another to cover themselves in glory.
I don't suppose you have any straws from which we can draw?
Reminder: self-destructing is not permitted by this unit's programming. Addendum: tampering with this protocol will result in your Valerie unit shutting down.
Were you programmed to sound so smug about it as well? There is little poetic about dying before my time. I am simply too valuable for the Earth Directorate to lose. Atone for what? I was justified in hobbling the Protectorate, as you can now see. So why don't you move along?
Friendly reminder: the window for action is rapidly closing. Destruction of Arcadia is imminent. This unit is not programmed to contemplate its own mortality. Searching historical records to refute this claim. Searching. Searching.
If these readings are right, the rift's about to destabilize completely. This modulator ain't gonna do from this distance. Someone will have to fly it in close. Real close.
Maybe let's think of this less as a suicide mission and more as an opportunity in disguise. This is what my whole life has been leading to. If anyone's flying into that rift, it's going to be me.
Going out doing what you love. We should all be so lucky.
I don't suppose you have any straws from which we can draw? There is little poetic about dying before my time. I am simply too valuable for the Earth Directorate to lose. Atone for what?
So, what are we doing here then, Commander?
Real mature, Commander. You're an inspiration to us all.
And reborn into perfection.
If the readouts are to be believed, the rift is on the verge of destabilizing completely. But the rift modulator cannot be operated from this distance. It must be flown into the rift.
Would that slaying the console had rectified everything? I knew I had hoped too much.
Though it may be troubling to you, this conclusion holds no uncertainty. Someone present must do this. This is not possible. There is no set destination we can command the ship to fly to. The flying and the activation of the modulator must be done manually. I will take the schematics back with me, and, using the processed rift data, of course, the Order will begin production of more modulators that can be operated at a safe distance. This is not the optimal course of action we discussed. There are too many errors in your logic to enumerate on them now, but to summarize, you are wrong. Alas, that your ignorance should cost our lives.
Seems all my considerable efforts here have been ill spent. Total rift destabilization is imminent. Our last resort is our only resort now. We need to fly the rift modulator in.
Wait, so you're saying one of us has to do it, right?
Oh, brighten up, everyone. Not all of us need go, but, someone present will need to take one for the team. Yes, when I said we, I didn't mean the royal we, you understand. I'll use the schematics and the processed rift data to mass-produce rift modulators that are usable at a safe distance. These pesky rifts will soon no longer plague the colonies. What? And deprive the galaxy of my singular leadership? You should really rethink this. I'll put you out of our misery, you dismal little contrarian!
And so, in the end, the commander chose not to choose. Thus, the rift destroyed the colony, killing everyone in Arcadia, followed shortly by everyone everywhere, as rift destabilizations rippled across the galaxy. In conclusion, the end.